Hello, this is Soundout here, taking a quick look at the DC Comics Multiverse, Batman Returns the Penguin. So I wanted to briefly talk about this line, as this is the new I say that word collector very lightly. The new collector-oriented line from Mattel for DC fans, and that is their new 4-inch DC Multiverse line, which the first wave was all Arkham game-based, and I bought a Mr. Freeze and was highly disappointed. And everything else I've seen from the line this is not a good toy line. It would be a good toy line if they were not, $10 to $15 and were not being marketed as highly detailed and authentic and adult collector. Just look up pictures of the unmasked Michael Keaton Batman in hand, because it looks awful. I saw it twice, and it just looked terrible. But this is the best one of the line, I think, and that is the Penguin from Batman Returns, played by good old Danny DeVito. So let's take a look at the Penguin, see if he's any good. So here's the Penguin. I just opened the figure. Here's the packaging. I haven't messed with this guy too much. I kind of wanted to do a more first thoughts thing. I just did some joint testing. But let's take a look at the Penguin. Now, this is his most common design that you see for the Penguin from Batman Returns. And let's talk about the face sculpt. The face sculpt looks quite great, actually. It looks like Danny DeVito from the movie. Being a heavily make-upped character, I guess, helps to make an action figure better. But he looks really nice. Now, we never got a Penguin like this from Batman Returns toy line, as it was just a bunch of repaints of superpowers, but yeah, it's a really good face sculpt. You got the long hair in the back. The hat, which is not removable, it's stuck on there. You can see that the hat didn't quite get all the way down on this one, but overall not too bad. I like how there is a gloss black for the band around the hat. The hands are really cool because they are the flippers they had in the movie, which is really neat. And the vest is well done. Everything looks pretty good. Honestly, I don't think there is anything really wrong with this figure. In terms of sculpting and detail and likeness, it's great. Now, when it comes down to articulation, out of any character, you don't expect the most articulation out of the Penguin. He doesn't do a lot of combat. But his neck can turn left and right. Can wiggle up and down a little bit, but you're only going to get left and right turned. And he does turn and look menacing from both sides. He's got these really nice pin disc shoulders that move everywhere. He's got elbows that only get almost 90 degrees. Almost. So close. He does have wristles, which points there. He doesn't have a waist. He has a waist joint, but it doesn't work. Like, it wiggles, but not anything else. It also seems like his crotch piece seems kind of backwards, but yeah, he can't move his legs back. They can move forward a little bit. His knees do slightly bend, so you can try to get some poses out of them. But they do move out really nicely. But again, with leg articulation, that's the same leg articulation as the DC Universe Classics Penguin, which I'm trying to look at to confirm, minus the ankle tilt that figure had. Yeah. So, overall, not too bad for articulation-wise. So it is doing better than a character like Mr. Freeze, who you want to be mobile. You also get the umbrella in two sections, which is open here, and the handle it plugs in. And if I get that in there, this guy's umbrella. Now, can he hold his accessory without him falling over? This is the ultimate test here. Can he? He can. Look at that. So I think for the first time I've seen this line, you've had a character be able to hold its accessory. You've had them be able to stand and have articulation that was fitting for the character. So overall, I gotta say, this figure's quite a win. Out of the DC Multiverse line so far, this is my favorite of the two I own. I would bring in the Mr. Freeze, but it would make the Mr. Freeze look worse. Actually, can you hold him in this hand? This hand looks like it's better gripped. But once you get him set, he is a great figure of the Danny DeVito Penguin. And overall, I think the figure would be better, and this line would be better if adult collector and highly detailed and authentic weren't slapped above the figures, giving this pretense of things like how it says MattyCollector.com, where collectors are king, but we're not going to give you a break on shipping when you order something a day after your subscription order ships. And also $10 for one figure, really? Shipping? Crazy. Anyways, Matty Collector, you have gone downhill a little lately, ever since DC Universe Classics ended. But this is good. I'd like to see more figures in this style. Maybe the Catwoman will turn out, female figure in a Mattel line. It won't be as good. But we'll see if I ever pick up any of these others again. But I'm thoroughly impressed with the Penguin. Be sure to check out HeroTaku.com for all your DC Comics news and more. And check for updates in the Multiverse line, as I'll probably post them. And Thomas is out saying goodbye.